My name is Stephen Wall. I'm a Chippewa grew up in New Mexico, but my tribal enrollment's in Minnesota. I also have a grandfather who's from Cattaraugus Reservation in New York. And I'm here at the Native Treasures Show with some of my artwork.
Yes, I forgot his little boy was about 10 years old.
I've been making Techno-Dodems now for maybe 8 years. Techno-Dodems are the fusion of Neolithic sensibilities and modern technology. I usually take stone and make a basic form with the stone and then add what I call electronica, which is basically computer parts, camera parts, antennae, hard drives, just whatever I can find to make the piece interesting. Well, Dodem is an Algonquin word. Algonquins are a huge language family of tribes, primarily in the Great Lakes, eastern part of the United States, and there's also some tribes here in the west that are Algonquin-based language. But a Dodem is a clan symbol. So within our tribal societies, as people are members of clans, there'll be a Dodem for that clan, a Crane clan, a Bear clan, something like that. And so that word Dodem is also what the anthropologists turned into totem, and they use that throughout the world to signify clan lineage. And so that is the basis of the word Dodem. Now, when I add techno to it, I kind of fuse this idea of a clan symbology with the modern electronica. So I have here today several stone pieces and then one wooden piece. Well, when I'm creating these little guys over here, it really is about decorating the stone and dressing them so that they'll be pleasing to the public and people will buy them. On the other hand, with this wooden piece, it really to me is a question of design and creative problem solving, coming up with some different ideas, just trying to make something that's visually pleasing and at the same time carries some kind of a message of some sort. I have Techno-Dodems, and what you see today I have are Techno-Dodems. Those are the nice guys, but I also make Techno-Wendigos. Wendigo in the Algonquin language, and more particularly Anishinaabe language, means cannibal. And so I've made a couple or three of those. I've got some in mind that I'm working on, which are these beings made out of wood and stone. And what they do is they show how technology actually cannibalizes society. So they have a little darker side to them. They're maybe not as pretty, not as cute, but they do carry that message. I like this guy. This guy's kind of a fun guy. My first one was made in 2002, and they've kind of developed over a period of time. Kind of changed a little bit. Like I say, adding the wood. The wood gives me a little bit more plasticity than the stone does. When I first thought about this, I was thinking, I wonder if I make these things all a certain way and make different kinds of them, if people would gather or collect the ones that they like, and that those ones would have very similar qualities, and then have another group that has different qualities and they'd be different clans. But I never carried that very far. I just have a good time making them. They're fun. It's creative problem solving in the sense that I'm trying to be just trying to make them happy and fun. And I look around my shop and people have given me old computers, and I used to have some friends that had a cell phone shop and they gave me all the broken cell phones. So I'm in there digging around looking for parts for my Techno-Dodems. And it's just a lot of fun trying to construct something that visually pleasing, balanced in terms of design.
And socially responsible too.
Socially responsible theoretically.
Theoretically.
No, they are somewhat recycled. All of the stone I'm using actually is end cuts from this place that makes tile and makes countertops. I pick up their leftovers to make the stone parts, and then people give me the computers, and I tear them apart. So there is an element of social responsibility, I suppose.